Jessica writes, I wrote 4 songs, but I can't sing. How do I copyright my songs? And how do I find someone to sing my songs for me? On this video, I'm going to answer Jessica's question, as well as other questions about music law and copyrights. Hi, my name is Carr Ferrell. I'm a Silicon Valley intellectual property attorney. Welcome back to my channel. Jessica, I love the comment where you say you don't think you can sing. I mentioned on one of my other videos that out of college I played in a performing bluegrass band, playing banjo. The advantage you have over me though is at the time I thought I could sing. Mercifully, we didn't have much of a sound system, so I guess it didn't matter. Good on you for at least writing songs and writing them down. Now, as soon as you write down your lyrics are protected in the United States by copyright law. So you already have copyright protection. If you want to register your lyrics in the Copyright Office, you would register these as a literary work. You don't have music yet, so this is more like a poem or a story. You left your comment in one of my videos on how to do it yourself, that is how to file your own music copyright registration. You're at the right video, just follow the steps, you're at the right website, but instead of a musical composition, you're going to register your lyrics as a literary work. And it's okay if you want to register all 4 songs as the same literary work. This way you'll save multiple registration fees in the Copyright Office. This should save you about $200 or so. And back when I was playing bluegrass banjo, that was about a week's worth of work. Now to find a singer for your song, it's unclear whether you actually have music. It seems like from your post, from your comment, that you don't have music yet to go with the lyrics. So you may want to go online and do some searching for music collaboration websites. There's quite a few on the internet, especially Facebook groups where people get together and they collaborate on music writing. It's very common for writers to get together and collaborate with each other, but in order to get somebody to sing your songs, you're going to need to have both lyrics and music. Also, there's lots of jingle singers, singers for hire online, Upwork, Fiverr. Also, websites like Sound Better and Compose are also places where you might find singers and be able to collaborate with other musicians. Anyway, writing great song lyrics is a special kind of skill. I wish you all the luck and great success with your music. Music Al Mike asked the question, thanks for the video, John. Quick question, if uploading a recorded song, do you absolutely need to provide a copy of the score? What if transcribing the score is virtually impossible, like the black page? In the United States, when registering a copyright, the score isn't always required. For a sound recording registration, the score is not required, just a recording of the performance. If you're recording the underlying musical work that is separate from the performance, then the score is preferred. The Copyright Office prefers that you submit a score. However, if the score is not practical, if the written notation of the music's not practical, then it is possible to submit a deposit of the music performance itself. The song Black Page by Frank Zappa is one of those performances that's just really difficult to score. There's a drum solo at the beginning with multiple drummers and then guitar solos that go throughout, a lot of improvisation, and it's just difficult to put together a score for this music. When you're registering the musical composition in the Copyright Office, that is the work itself and not the performance. It's useful when only submitting a deposit copy of the performance, that is without the written score. It's useful to have an explanation to the Copyright Office as to why the underlying score is not being submitted. Generally, it's better to submit the score for a musical composition, but if a musical score is not practical or not possible to prepare, then a deposit copy of the performance will be sufficient. Okay, this next question is from Average Asian Joe, a great question involving remixes. And if you're a musician who likes to remix, you're going to want to listen to this question. Average Asian Joe asks, hi John, I like doing remixes. I'm thinking of trying to remix with public domain or CC by4 melodies and mix it with AI melodies. I use DJ tools to do the mixing and add in extra beats and sound to the melody. Assume I have the right to use the AI melody for rework. Do you think it's possible to copyright the remix? A summary of what I do, let's assume song 1 is a public domain or a CC by4 song, and song number 2 is an AI melody, and I like to remix the AI music with the public domain music. Okay, first of all, let's cover some legal points that are super important regarding music. The first one is, what is a CC by 4? Well, this is a shorthand notation for this is a Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 license, open source license agreement. This CC by 4 license agreement allows others to use and adapt the music and share their adapted music with attribution to the original authors. This form of license agreement is especially useful for artists, entertainers, and educators, as it doesn't require continually getting permission to reuse the work. Okay, the second point of law is that you cannot yourself get a copyright registration on public domain work. If there's a public domain song, say a song that's been around for 100 years, it's not possible for you to get a copyright registration on that song. That's pretty obvious. And a third legal point is that artificial intelligence music, that is music generated by AI, itself is not copyrightable. It's presently well-established copyright law that only humans can copyright their works. Works generated by artificial intelligence, by definition, are not created by humans and therefore are not copyrightable. It is possible for the owner of the artificial intelligence engine or the tool that you're using to generate the artificial intelligence music to put limitations, contractual limitations, on how the output of their machines can be used. So if you're using an AI tool to generate music, you're going to want to look at the terms and conditions of the contract giving you access to the tool on which you're creating the AI music. Okay, with respect to the music created under the Creative Commons by 4 license agreement, so long as it's properly sourced and so long as you're giving proper attribution, you can use that music however you want in your mixes. And so long as you have the rights to use the AI music, you can freely mix that music now with the Creative Commons music that you've licensed. And if your remixes include sufficient original authorship, especially including such things as beats, sounds, and other elements, it may also be possible for you to register that remix as an original work, both as a musical composition and a performance if you're performing the work. Thanks for the question, Joe. This issue of mixing with AI music is becoming increasingly relevant. We're all going to keep a careful eye on this. Okay, that's enough about music copyright on this video. If you have questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below. I always love to read them. I'll see you on the next video.